What is going on, Diablo 2 fans? Dobrunsky here, and I'm coming at you with a little bit of a talking head video. Today I'm going to cover my experiences from the D2R Open Beta this weekend. I want to cover a sneak peek for a character model that I caught on Twitter for D2R, and then wrap everything up with some exciting news from Maxroll. Some really big, exciting stuff is coming to the D2 community, stuff that we've never seen before, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. A quick reminder for those that don't know, if you guys do enjoy my YouTube content, I do stream twice a week on Twitch. Got the link for my Twitch channel in the description below. Twitch/Dobrunsky125, so any follows over there on that platform would be very much appreciated. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoy this video. Let's jump in. So before I jump into my experiences from the D2R Open Beta, I want to say first off that I think overall the results were far better from this test than the previous week. And I didn't think that the previous week was horrible. Yes, there's things that definitely need to be fixed and addressed, and we are kind of coming down to like that final crunch time, but overall, I think that this weekend's test was a large step in the right direction. Again, if you completely disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below, but I definitely think, at least in my experience, it was a lot better. The first thing that I want to mention is that rubber banding was like 5% of what it was, not even 5%, I would say it's like 1% of what it was during the closed beta testing. It seemed like every 20 minutes I was just, getting repeated over and over again, kind of like a deja vu time loop or whatever. That hardly happened to me at all during an 8-hour stream on Friday, so that is a huge improvement. The second thing that I noticed is that the ping was half of what it was during closed beta. So I don't know what was done on the server end, but during the closed beta, I would hover anywhere from like 110 to like 160 ping, so that's pretty bad. But I was anywhere between 40 and 60 for the open beta. So I don't know what changed, but I would expect more people would have been playing during the open beta than the closed beta, and my ping was half of what it was. So that's definitely fantastic. And the final thing is that shift binds are now working. So again, something that I tested during the closed beta, they seem to be kind of like sticking and they wouldn't work properly. My experience, at least on Friday, is that they are working 100%, so that's huge. Another cool thing that I noticed in the gameplay options, you now have the choice to disable or hide your game name and password. So that's kind of cool as a streamer. For those that aren't streaming, I can see how you wouldn't really care, but the ability to hide that and not have a password blocker up in your top corner, I think is a pretty cool addition to Diablo 2 Resurrected. There were, however, a few things that I noticed, and the first is that chat is still buggy and not working properly. If anything, I would say maybe it's worse than what it was during the closed beta. The shift left click to send an item to chat so that people can click on it and see the stats, that was working properly for me during the closed beta, and then when I toyed around with it on Friday and Saturday, I was getting different results for what it was when you clicked on it in chat versus the actual item that I sent over, if that makes sense. So there's a little clip here of an angel ring, but it wasn't an angel ring that I sent over, so clearly there's a little bit to work on there as well. And then I did notice a little bit of a hiccup with some animations with the Amazon. Now this was new. The previous animations that I touched on last week were either the spell wouldn't actually visually show, but it would still cast, or teammates would be frozen. This new kind of Amazon bug was a little bit different, kind of like a pixelated star pattern was kind of randomly happening on and off. Again, a minor bug. I think overall the game looks visually great, but that's a new thing that I noticed from last week's test. Moving on to some exciting Diablo 2 Resurrected news, I did catch a tweet from Wowhead that looks like what I think would be a character model of the Cow King. Now, it's not confirmed. I don't know where he got this from, because that content was not available in the beta, but it does look pretty cool overall. The kind of farmer in me doesn't like an udder on a Cow King. I know that's very, very stupid and very minor, but overall I think that the model looks really good. Again, let me know in the comment section below if you guys think I'm just going crazy over something that doesn't matter. There was also a community post that clarifies the late ladder start that was announced last week that a lot of people freaked out over. Basically, they want to make sure that they have the best and most stable experience before they start a competitive race to level 99. Now, a lot of people freaked out and said, what's the point of that? We need ladder-only rune words, etc. Well, they did announce that ladder-only rune words will be available on single-player and non-ladder gameplay for the first time, and that Diablo 2 Resurrected will feature Diablo Clone and the Uber Pandemonium event in single-player as well. So this is kind of a bit of a blow to the pluggy community, but a good thing overall, so you don't have to worry about stalling pluggy with D2R because you basically have everything except for the unlimited stash. But I am curious to know how Diablo clone is going to be spawned. Do you think it'll be a single SOJ? There's no way that it can be multiple SOJs in single player. It just won't happen. Or maybe it'll just be a random timer spawn, kind of similar to pluggy. But this is very big news for the Diablo community for online gameplay as well as single player gameplay. And it was also confirmed from Adam Fletcher, Diablo 2 community member, that you can now kill the Cow King infinite amount of times. So the most annoying thing about LOD, again, I'm going to go with that as the most annoying thing. You can disagree with if you want. That is no longer a thing as well, so that is really, really good news. And lastly, I want to wrap everything up by covering some very exciting news from Maxroll. They now have a dedicated Diablo 2 Resurrected section. So basically, it's your all-in-one shop to cover everything from tier lists for best characters for farming Ubers or magic finding, all the way to build guides and actually a build planner. Now, a build planner is not anything new for people that play like PoE or Diablo 3, but it is new for Diablo 2 players, so it's very exciting. I'm going to release a video shortly going over how to use it, but you can essentially theory craft and calculate with the best possible gear or mid-tier gear or whatever for any single build in D2. You no longer have to like theory craft in your head, think of something, put the items together and find out that it kind of works or it doesn't work. You can now get actual damage calculations, IS breakpoints, anything you need to know for building a character, Maxroll has. So it's very, very exciting time for Diablo 2 fans. Well guys, there you have it. That wraps up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know in the comment section below if you guys like to see these sort of talking head videos where I cover Diablo 2 related news, because to be honest, it's a new and exciting time for Diablo 2 fans because there hasn't really been anything new announced for the game for a long time, so I never really made a lot of these videos. But with new developments all the time, I could sort of like sift in these style of videos if you guys enjoy them. And as always, if you guys could throw a like on this video, share it, and even consider subscribing if you're new to my channel. I post new weekly content on YouTube, and I do stream twice a week on Twitch. So any follows on Twitch or subs on YouTube would be amazing. Other than that, guys, hope you have a fan-frickin-tastic day, and I'll catch you on my next video or live stream. Peace out.